This may be the last recorded message of the human race. As far as I know, I haven't seen another living person post anything online in years. I'm pretty sure everyone is either dead or no longer human. I tried to save my family. I truly did. But I couldn't reach them in time. I couldn't reach anyone. There was no time. I don't even know how I managed to escape without being turned, without becoming one of them. I suppose I should explain what happened. It started when scientists discovered ancient bacteria, viruses, and fungi thawing in the Antarctica. Pathogens that had just been sealed away for over 50,000 years and were suddenly loose upon the world. Some people contracted variations of the plague. Others suffered respiratory infections that rotted their lungs from the inside out. But then there were those who became infected with C. magnificus, the oldest known species of cordyceps. The infected weren't mindless, ravenous monsters, no. This wasn't some cliché zombie outbreak. No, this was way worse. When a person contracts C. magnificus, their pupils expand until their eyes are nothing but deep, black voids. Empty. Inhuman. They no longer speak, at least not in words. Instead, they click. Their cheek muscles stretch impossibly tight. Locking them in a grotesque, permanent grin. Their gums turn a sickly pale pink-white, and their teeth gradually yellow, as if their body is slowly surrendering to decay while keeping them alive. But the worst part, they aren't violent. They're calculated. They do whatever it takes to spread their infection, and the way they do it, it broke whatever hope I had left for humanity. What the fuck do they do? It wasn't just through biting or airborne. It wasn't just through biting or airborne spores. No. They spread it through fluids. They took it over by infiltrating, violating, and consuming. They used human bodies like breeding grounds, like incubators, until they had been fully drained of life, until the fruiting bodies burst free, ready to be devoured by the animals of the nature, ready to be devoured by the animals of Earth. I saw it happen. I was hiding in an old motel when a woman stumbled into the parking lot, gasping for help. I almost ran to her, almost. But then I saw them, 3 of them, standing in the open, watching. Their black eyes locked on her as she screamed, but they didn't chase her, they just waited. She collapsed, and one of them finally moved. Slow, deliberate steps, its grin unwavering. It knelt beside her, caressed her face with fingers that had started to sprout something. Thin, pale tendrils curling from beneath the nails. She was too weak to fight when its mouth met hers. I knew what it was doing. Spreading. Seeding. By the time she stopped struggling, the others had already started to peel her clothes away. I turned and ran before I could see what happened next. But I heard it. The wet sounds, the gasping, the clicking, the laughter. If you could even call it that. A hollow, buzzing noise like something vibrating inside their throats. I didn't sleep that night. I don't really sleep at all anymore. Every time I close my eyes, I see them in the darkness, smiling, clicking, waiting, a cleansing, the planet's way of fighting back, of erasing the disease that was humanity. I always saw us as a cancer to the world. Maybe this was inevitable. Maybe Earth was always going to release its white blood cells and wipe us out. Maybe this was inevitable. Maybe Earth was always going to release its white blood cells and wipe us out. But I don't want to live in this world anymore. I've been drifting on this ship for too long. I see the shore now. but I know what waits for me there. It's time to accept my fate. If anyone, anything, finds this transmission or my journal, know this: the Earth does not take kindly to abuse. Farewell.